We're finally here at the Smithsonian Museum.
This is so amazing.
I know, this is really exciting. I've always wanted to come here. So much history all around. Look how beautiful it is.
I wonder who founded this place, who gave the money to make such creations made possible for others to see. Hey, look, what is this?
Whoa, wait. James Smithson.
That's the guy that made all of this possible.
No way. What? That is so cool. Oh, the Smithson Will. Oh my god, it makes so much sense.
Yes.
Whoa.
I wonder what the history behind it is.
James Smithson was born 1765 in Paris, France. He was the son of Hugh Smithson Percy, the first Duke of Northumberland, and Elizabeth Kate Macy, said to be a descendant of Henry VII. He was educated at the University of Oxford and is said to be the best chemist and mineralogist in his class.
Whoa. Where am I? Who's this guy?
In fact, he was so smart that he eventually published up to 27 scientific papers. It was his hard work that made him a member of the Royal Society of London by age 22. Fun fact, the mineral smithsonite was named after James Smithson himself. At age 42, while traveling through France, James Smithson was arrested by the Napoleonic Army and made a prisoner of war. He was sent to a horrible jail, horrible conditions. Fortunately, he was able to write to his friend Jacob Banks, who had him released just after 6 months. Oh, freedom, freedom.
Wow. That was an adventure. Wait, am I back in time? Am I back where I was? No! Hey! Oh my goodness! I thought I lost you! I don't know!
Where are we?
I
found
know.
the guy that wrote that will from the museum.
Really?
He's really sick.
Oh my goodness!
In his later years, while residing in Genoa, Italy, he became very ill. So, he began writing his official will. In his will, he wrote,
I now bequeath the whole of my property to the United States of America, to be found at Washington, to be under the name of the Smithsonian Institution, an establishment for the increase and diffusion of knowledge among men.
Smithson also wrote his entire estate to his only surviving family member, his nephew, Henry James Hungerford. The deal was that Hungerford would inherit this large sum of money under the conditions that he outlive Smithson. If Hungerford died with no offspring, the money would be donated to the United States for the founding of institution and knowledge among men. As it turns out, Henry James Hungerford did outlive Smithson and did inherit this large sum of money. On June 27th, 1829, James Smithson, he passed away, age 63. his will, James Smithson wrote, "To Henry James Hungerford, my nephew, I give and bequeath for his life the whole of the income arising from my property of every nature and kind. Should Henry James Hungerford have a child, the money go to them and their hires. If he die without a child, the whole of my property go to Washington under the name of the Smithsonian Institution for the founding and diffusion of knowledge among men." Six years later, Henry James Hungerford died, leaving behind no child or wife. The result of Henry James Hungerford's death led to the creation of the Smithsonian Institution.
Wait, that's Henry! That's Henry! James' nephew!
James' nephew.
Who are you guys? Are you from Washington, D.C.?
Yeah. We're from Washington.
Time is running out. I need this will to be brought to Washington, D.C. It's in my uncle James Smithson's honor. It's an estate. It's for the establishment of institution and knowledge among men. Please, go quick.
We will. First James and now Henry. Oh,
Well, okay, so we take it to Washington. Isn't that where we were? Back?
Yeah, how did we get there?
We'll figure something out. We made it to Washington, I think that's the president. Mr. President?
Oh my goodness, we bring you a very important document. It's the Smithson Will, and it's from James Smithson, and we hope that you will make this into a very important institution. It would be his honor.
Okay.
On August 10th, 1846, James K. Polk signed an act which allowed for the founding of the Smithsonian Institution. Because of this, we have the Smithsonian Museum, the most educational museum on the planet.
Jenny? I think it's closing time. I think we have to go.
Oh,
yeah.
Did
Did you experience all of that? I mean,
Yeah.
I saw you.
I totally saw you too.
It was like a connection. This was
so weird.
That was a pretty cool experience.
That was awesome. We actually went back in time.
So now we know why James Smithson is so important. He was the one who wrote the will that made all of this possible.
Without him, all of this would just be gone, you know? All this beautiful architecture and creation just be gone.
Whoa. Okay, so I think we should go now because...
Whoa. That experience? Totally worth it.
That was, no one's gonna believe us.
Oh my god, they're gonna
Ever.
think we're crazy. Isn't that like insane? How like it just happened, you know? Like it's so much.
That was a wild ride. That was, our dresses. Oh my god.
Yes! Oh, I loved our dresses. They were really cool. I would
Although
totally
they
go
were
back.
a little too tight. Well, I mean,
I liked it. But it was really cool. It was really fun. And we learned so much. Who knew? Who knew so much stuff happened during his era, during his life, you know?
yeah.
And thanks to him, like all
objects with like so much history behind them are able to stay in this institution
Yeah.
so that the whole world can view it.
Oh, it's so amazing.
You know what? I'm gonna look up one of his quotes. So now we can see we're James fans.
Oh my
Fans
god.
of James. Okay, quote, the particle and the planet are subject to the same laws, and what is learned of one will be known of the other.